Before the season began, Philadelphia right now is a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
Before the season began, this was the second lowest odds for a Super Bowl matchup at 20-1 behind the Chiefs and the Eagles. Now McDermott's on the hot seat. The Bills have fired their offensive coordinator. They celebrate beating the Jets like it's the playoffs. The Eagles just avenged their Super Bowl in a dramatic defensive battle. The Eagles defense is fierce.
Yeah.
It feels like, I know you said you like the Eagles because the wise guys are on the Bills.
The wise guy like the Bills.
To me, the hook says we should be on the Bills. And in fact, after I wrote all these notes, I don't know if you saw this. We got a note in our Slack channel for luck rankings.
I've not.
Massive, massive advantage for the Bills in the luck rankings.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, God.
No, it's just, what is this number? Is this the Bills? Is this 2021, 2022 Bills? No. And this number would make sense if that's what those teams were. And that's why we didn't like that Chiefs number. I felt like that was a Chiefs number from last year, not this year. And it feels the same with the Bills on this number against the Eagles, where it's like the Eagles can play bad. They can struggle. They can get down double digits, and you never really lose faith in that team. That's just how good this Eagles team this year is. The Bills have none of that. Like the Bills, if I need a touchdown from Josh Allen, I don't have faith in Josh Allen right now. I have faith that he'll throw a pick because he's trying to force it in and do too much. The Bills need to get a stop. They cannot get a stop. They do not have the guys on defense to get the stop. So, not shocking the pros like it, not shocking the money's coming on the Bills. I mean, it's nice to get 3.5. I think people are happy to get 3.5 from the Bills because they think it's all good because they just won a game. Like after firing their OC against the Jets, it's like, man, I don't know about backing them in this spot here. So, here we go. Thank you, Evan. Eagles are 3-0 straight up in games when trailing by 10 points or more at any point, and 5-2 straight up since the start of last year when they're down by 10 or more points. Every other team in all of football, the entire NFL, is 67, 299, and 2 straight up. So 18.3% in that spot the last 2 seasons. So it's an Eagles team that they're just really good. Like, people have such high expectations for them that they don't play perfect and they look sloppy. Doubt creeps in. They go, something's wrong about this team. I mean, every week, I think since week 1, we've heard something's not right about this Eagles team. And here they are, 10-1, 9-1, whatever they're at now. It's crazy how good and dominant they've been this season. So I get why the pros are coming on the Bills. They think it's a good number. They're getting Josh Allen as a dog. They like the spot. Historically, the Eagles defense has struggled with running quarterbacks. I just don't think this Bills team deserves this kind of respect. Like, my model makes this 5. I personally could see this being 6. So right now, my model has this off by 1.5. I like the value there. And then me personally, I think it's off by even more. So, I can't get there with the Bills, Chad. I'm sorry, brother. I like the Eagles at this number, especially the fact that it's early in the week, but I'm looking at the books right now in the Action app. 85% of the handle right now is on the Bills. So early money slamming that 3.5.
What got me was when you just said your model. Listen, we've said the same thing about the Eagles all season. They're just a good team. They don't seem to ever be afraid when they're losing. They seem completely confident. They make the right decisions in the right spots. They are you know what they are? They're a group of professionals playing professional football. And like, I know that sounds silly. There is a nuanced distinction between that and say how other teams go up and down emotionally. These guys are about their business and they get their job done, even under even when the circumstances aren't perfect for them. So I can see why you're saying it. I can see what you would say about the number. I've got a lot of conflicting emotions right now. I'm sure we will have deeper conversations when it's time to make a pick. We'll see how the number moves. You're going to be on the Eagles. I've already bet the Bills. I don't know that we'll be able to put this in our contest, especially depending on where the number lands.
Yeah, Simon, you can buy out. Maybe I'll get you there, Chad. It's early in the week. I mean,
you're right. I might.
Who doesn't make a bet on Monday or Tuesday and buy out their position? It's
nobody. Everyone buys out. It's the most common thing in the world, Simon.
But
Simon, yes,
I was just gonna say one thing I did like Peyton Manning on the Manning cast said about the Eagles team, which is very true, is that these Super Bowl teams, the best teams are complete teams, right? They have a good special teams, they have a good defense, and they have a good offense. And when one group lags, you need the other group to pick up what's lagging. And last night, the defense was lagging, right? They couldn't stop the run in the first half. In the second half, they picked it up. The offense was lagging, couldn't score, couldn't move the ball, picked up in the second half. And then special teams, the punter basically won the game for the Eagles. Like, he made some huge punts in the rain that really pinned the team back. So, when guys like Peyton Manning talk about that stuff, it really sinks in where it's like, it's true. Like, it doesn't matter if you have the best offense in all of football, if you have a shit defense and shit special teams. Like, football, you really do need to be good in all three facets of the game. And again, the Eagles right now are playing at a high level all three ways. The Bills, the only thing you can turn to is their offense, and an offense that you can make one-dimensional. So I get the love for the Bills, Chad. I'm just telling you, don't bet this line like it's 2022. Bet it like it's 2023. This ain't your dad's Bills. This is a bad Bills team.